Hello everyone and welcome back to another video in this exciting installment of the Atari XE130 XE. So today we're going to be doing the keyboard membrane. So the screws are already off, which is quite handy. The keyboard or the ribbon is disconnected already. So if you haven't already done that, you need to be quite careful. It's probably easy to tear them, even though we're replacing it and it doesn't matter too much. It's always best to be careful just in case, I don't know, the new one doesn't fit or there's some other strange quirk and you have to put it back. Right, so let's get on. So the keyboard's off, the new one is ready. All we need to do now is remove all these screws and fit the new keyboard. Oh, I just knocked the keyboard, not the screen. Oh. Well, that's handy. The big screwdriver fits. So that's all the screws out. Let's see if it comes apart. Oh. Okay, that's the old, rather scabby. I mean, as you can see, it's had something spilled on there in its life. It's quite disgusting. Now I've already cleaned this. Not that you can tell, that's the white colour it should be. That's a horrible creamy nicotine brown colour it is now. There's an LED on there and a bit of fluff there. Anyway, like I say, I've already cleaned these. Normally I'd clean this keyboard. Shut up, Alexa. Normally I'd clean these and I would use a bit of isopropanol to clean the contacts, but we're going to say it's good. Obviously those two pads there are for the LED, so that should line up in there, and it does. It's on slots for some bizarre reason. Now the metal shield has got a slot there and a return. Oh, it's got two returns actually. That should go in. Oh. Let's have another go. That should go in there. And I guess, well, not down like that. But down like that. And when the keyboard's on the machine, well, it's out of shot, but when it's on the machine, this sort of tucks under like that. So that should be it. I can see all the screw holes through the metal sheet without the membrane being in the way. So all that's left to do, I suppose, is bolt this up. We'll just put a couple of screws in each corner, so I don't want it moving. The last thing you want to do is tighten this up with the membrane in the wrong position. So that's two screws in there, so nothing can move. There's no membrane showing in any of the holes, so it must be lined up. So that must be it. Let's screw this sucker back together. Don't over tighten the screws, it's only plastic. Hand tight or finger tight even, it's perfectly acceptable. And if you want to be really careful, rotate the screw counterclockwise first to make sure it goes back into the same groove that's already been cut when the screw was fitted the first time. So that's it. That is a new membrane fitted. Like I say, you need to make sure that the keys are clean on the other side, that those black contacts are just that, contacts. So that should be it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this up, put the 4 screws in the base, and we'll give it a go, see what it does. Hopefully the keys will work. I'll probably start it with memo pad if it doesn't come up with a RAM error, and we'll go from there and see how it works. I'll probably put the screws in now actually so you can see where they go. I can't really use it until the new RAM comes. So there we go. That is a new membrane keyboard, or a new membrane rather, fitted to a keyboard of the Atari 130 XE. Quite simple, it's nice and easy. Its actual orientation is like that, so this bit sort of tucks underneath. So you have to be careful when pulling these things apart, is not to snag or tear. And obviously as they get old they do crack on the edges. The plastic goes brittle, as all plastic does. So if you've got an Atari 130 XE that doesn't work, or the keyboards don't work anyway, change that and the key should come back to life, hopefully. But you've got to make sure it's both clean. The contacts, which look a little bit like that on the underside of these keys, need to be clean, preferably cleaned with isopropanol, and you should be good to go. It is possible to repair them. In the olden days we used to use the rear windscreen repair that you used to get on old cars for doing the rear demister, but to be perfectly honest, life's too short for such trivial pursuits. Buy a new membrane, it's much easier, unless there's sort of one track broke and that's all. But this has got numerous bits of damage. You've got one there, one there, one there, one there. You've got some damage there, corrosion here, corrosion here and here. I mean, it is possible, this corrosion there as well, the tracks are lifting off. It is possible it could be repaired, but I can't be bothered. Buy a new one, it's much easier, and you know it should work, it will be successful. Anyway, so that's it. We'll go try it, see what it does, and hopefully everything is tickety-boo. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.